How valuable is having a CS background for starting a web startup? Well, if you're building a software company, I think it's a little difficult to run a software company if you don't have a software background. So I think having a CS background for at least one of 2 or 3 partners is really essential. And I know that even today, even though I have a team of computer scientists from Berkeley who were my best friends and classmates, I often interject and have my own opinion, and often, sometimes I'm right about something they're wrong about, and I couldn't do that if I didn't have a CS background. So I definitely recommend that. New question: what was your mindset while you were coding your product, and how did you keep your expectations in check? I'm trying to understand the question, but yeah, I can completely understand that question, but basically, as far as expectations go, I'll say the biggest challenge that we had in building our product was setting deadlines for ourselves. And I know that most of our peers in Y Combinator would take a date. Like, let's say it'll take 2 weeks to build a feature, they'll multiply that by 2, and that's how long it'll actually take. And I think that's been pretty close to right. So our expectations are pretty low. We multiply any conservative deadline by 2, and then we'll feel better about ourselves when we actually make it. What is the hardest part of my day? I think that during a startup, the hardest part of running a startup changes from month to month. For example, back in August, the biggest challenge was fundraising, because I'd never fundraised before, and I didn't have to negotiate with investors ever before. And then in September and October, the biggest challenge was hiring, because I hadn't hired before. And then after that, it's just been how to build a really good product. Like, we haven't gotten to the fast growth and go-to-market challenges yet, but I think in a few months from now, that's going to be my biggest day-to-day challenge. What is your approach to managing team building, especially being such a young founder? As far as managing goes, I don't manage most of the team personally right now. We basically divide the company into 2: engineers and then non-engineers. And I don't count myself an engineer anymore. So I have one person, one of our co-founders, Borden, managing the entire engineering team. And then it's just me, my operations partner, and my visual designer. So it's been pretty manageable having that divide.